Alright guys, so I'm gonna be doing some Madden gameplay on the Note 20 today. It's gonna take a while to set it up. Um, if anyone asks, I'm still on Madden 20. I'm kind of boycotting EA Sports. From what I've heard, Madden 21 is pretty much the same game. So it's like they haven't really made a good football game, I think, since probably '08. So I ended up getting 20. I don't know, maybe this year. Before Madden 21 came out, because I was kind of just bored of what I had from before. So I ended up just getting it. But as you guys can see, the game's loading right now. I sped it up. It took a while to load. But yeah, just make sure you guys have good Wi-Fi when you guys are using the Note 20 or any Samsung device playing these games. I haven't really used it on the 5G that we have over here yet, but from what I see on the Wi-Fi, it works pretty well. A little bit of lag here and there. You guys will see it later on in the video, but not too much lag. You guys all know this intro. It's loading here. I'm gonna speed it up here again because it takes a while again to load. Not too long, but I mean it is a cell phone. It's not a Xbox or a PC or anything. So those are things you would expect. But all in all, it works pretty well from what I've seen. I haven't played that many games on it. I've tried Halo once before. I didn't really come back on it for a while, but I just looked today because I always wondered if they would put any sports games on it, and I seen Madden on it because it's probably the only sports game I really play other than 2K. I'm like, oh, let me try this. So just thought I'd post it on YouTube so you guys could at least see what it looks like on the phone when you guys are playing it. So yeah, just going into my little franchise superstar mode, because every other game mode I think sucks at Madden. So this is the only time I even really use it. I just have my little creative player, just play with him, go through my seasons. It sucks that it only lets you do 15 seasons, because I really be trying to, beat Tom Brady's records and all the other records and stuff. But it is what it is. But yeah, you guys see it's moving pretty well from what you guys can see in the video. If anybody's wondering, the controller I got, I actually bought it from Walmart. It was pretty cheap. It was like, I think $20 or something like that. It's an Evo controller. I don't know if you guys have it where you guys at, but I ended up just finding it maybe like 2 or 3 days after I got the phone. So I'm like, let me get this, because all the other ones were at Best Buy. I think they were closed at the time, so that's why I even got it at Walmart. But yeah, loading screen here. You guys can see the intro to the game.
And this is Monday Night Football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be an interesting matchup between the Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah, it looks pretty smooth from here. Like I said, there's gonna be a little bit of lag once I start playing the game. Not too much, like I said, but just a little tiny bit. I really think it's my Wi-Fi. It could be the streaming. It could be the Wi-Fi, but I actually do think it's the Wi-Fi, because I've tried it at other places with better Wi-Fi, and it seemed to work out pretty well. But yeah, it looks just like the regular Xbox. The screen on this phone is pretty good, so it's not like you don't have any decline in quality, really, other than the size of the screen and a few pixels here and there, but nothing crazy like that. But yeah, man, this thing's pretty fun. Like, if you want to go or something, you want to bring a controller with you, you got a bag with you or something like that, just put it in your bag. You get to where you're going. You're at the airport or something, you want to just hop on the Xbox real quick. You got your phone in your hand, right? So you might as well use it. I feel like I sound corporate as hell, but yeah, game's starting off now. And be warned, guys, I'm not good at Madden. I'm terrible. I'm gonna throw a pick probably in the first couple of plays from what I remember. So please do not kill me for it. I'll make plays here and there, but I'm trash at Madden. I really just play as like a pastime. I don't take it serious like a lot of people do. Oh yeah, and I got sacked on the first play, so you guys could already see. But yeah, like it looks smooth. Like it doesn't look crazy or anything like that. I think it's around here where it's gonna lag a little bit. I'm not too sure. I can't remember. Yeah, right here, you guys can see it. It's a little pixelated. Not even lag, but just a little pixelated sometimes. And the screen doesn't, the game doesn't always look like 100%. But again, remember guys, it's a phone. It's not an actual console, right? So you guys gotta expect some. There has to be some give and take, right? So. Quick feet, okay. Yeah, again, like I said, guys, I'm not that good, so don't expect anything out of me when y'all see these game reviews. Like, I literally just play video games, and there's nothing else to do. Like, I'm not an avid gamer or nothing like that. I think I'm gonna try running the option here. I doubt that it's gonna work out. Option only works sometimes for me. The only other thing I'll say about this too, like with the screen being so small, sometimes it's hard to kind of see everything. Like with certain plays and stuff, it'll kind of be a little bit more difficult to maneuver, especially with the controller. The controller I have is not that big. There might be better controllers on the market, but the one I have isn't, super great. So it might be hard to, like, especially in this, if I'm trying to run, around the sidelines or trying to get in some corners or creases or whatever. It'll be hard to make. Oh, first touchdown. It'll be hard to make those moves. But again, guys, like I said, remember it's a cell phone. It's not an actual console. But yeah, I think that was all for the gameplay that I had. But that's one of the reasons I like Samsung. I've always been using Samsung since I was probably like 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. So they're innovative in a way. Like iPhone's cool or whatever, but I feel like Samsung sometimes they go above and beyond. And people might say a lot of their stuff is like gimmicky and stuff, but if you're an Xbox user like I am, it's like they put this feature on the phone. It's like, why wouldn't you use it, right? And it seems to work pretty well. And here I'm showing you guys like the interface and stuff. There's a few other games on there, not that much, but there's a good amount of games. I hope they get more into it. I think it's still probably in the beta stages, but it works pretty well from what I see, from what you guys can see too. Again, like I said, just make sure you have good Wi-Fi. If you do use your data, just make sure that works well. But yeah, like I've used this a few times, and everything seems to work fine from my experience for it. So I'm pretty sure I'll be using it again and again, just showing you guys the controller and stuff. Like I said, it's an Evo controller. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll be using this pretty often, especially now that they have Madden on it. And like I said, hopefully they add a few more games into their collection, so that you could have more selection in what you're playing, right? But yeah, that's it for the video, guys. If you guys know any games that are on the Game Pass on the cloud for Xbox, let me know. I'll find them and post them too, just to show you guys how the games look. But yeah, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching.